Against the left-hander Chris Sale. And as you said, John, in the opening, when he is on, he's got no-hitter type stuff every time he steps on the mound.
Yeah, he really does. The challenge for the Dodgers is going to be, how much do you want to see of Sale before you get aggressive? Meaning, is he rusty? Can he throw strikes? Do you want to get to 2 strikes? And I think for the Dodgers, they're going to try to play this out as it goes on. Look for tonight. To me, the big key is Sale's slider.
That's a foul ball, a ball and a strike on Brian Dozier, who gets the start at second base. So you know, and this is, we've shown you history already. There's history with this lineup. It's the first time in the history of the World Series that a team has gone with an all right-handed hitting lineup. Meaning in the past there have been switch hitters in there, lefties sprinkled in, all righties. That is because Chris Sale is just devastating against left-handed hitters.
He is devastating, and that slider that I talked about, he wasn't able to finish it in his first game against the Astros. He struggled. He left it flat. If he stays on top of the baseball and he gets, it's not over the top 3/4 delivery, it's going to be very difficult for the Dodger hitters who like to launch the ball, hit it up in the air, to make contact with that pitch. If it's flat, it's going to give the Dodgers a chance to do some damage.
.95. You can get carried away with velocity, but the velocity has been down the stretch and has been up to this point in the postseason. Looks like he's got pretty good zip. He starts his night with a strikeout, one away. Our keys to the game are sponsored by LGV 40.
Well, it's a theme. Runners in scoring position. The Dodgers have to make better contact. They did not do a good job getting here. They won despite their inept ability to get hits with runners in scoring position. And same old for Boston. Just do what you do. Hit their runners in scoring position, especially with 2 outs, was as good as you're going to see, and it's the reason they beat the Houston Astros.
Here's Justin Turner, the number 2 hitter. Takes a strike as that breaking ball hits the outside corner. Turner, so far this postseason, hitting .279, 12 hits, one of which left the ballpark. That spins him out of there on a pitch that barely missed, a ball and a strike. The 29-year-old left-hander, 6'6", 181. Turner fouls away strike 2.
Well, this is the different paths that the teams have taken. Look at the strikeout totals compared to the Red Sox. They're one of the best in baseball. The home runs are indicative of the Dodgers. Of course, Boston can implement the home runs and the contact, but the runners in scoring position night and day. And you're talking about a Red Sox team that went up against one of the best strikeout pitchers rotation of all time in the Astros.
Turner fouls away a 94-mile-an-hour pitch, and the count stays a ball and 2 strikes. 9 days of rest for Chris Sale, who ended up in Massachusetts General Hospital after his Game 1 ALCS start with a stomach ailment. Lost some weight, put it back on, misses down and away, joked with the media and said, well, I had an irritation from a belly button ring that I was taking out and putting back in multiple times, and eventually they called him on it. He said, you guys figure out if I'm joking or not. Here's a 2-2. Back-to-back strikeouts to start game 1.
Well, this is the slider I'm talking about. It changes lanes so late. He's got such a unique, see the angle he throws it, and that ball has such late movement. You got to get ready for 95, and then you see this pitch off of his changeup, which makes it doubly tough. So early on, no sleeves, doesn't seem bothered by the cold, and he certainly has been on point with his slider.
The 7-time All-Star left-hander deals with David Freese, who takes a strike. Freese picked up from the Pirates during the season. No stranger to the postseason. Has 9 career postseason home runs. Able to check his swing on a pitch that was down. Red Sox, the final game, Game 6, was here at Fenway. 1-1 pitch. He could strike out the side.